So it's 6 people with autism versus 1 person that fakes it. You have to watch with us. It's the guessing game. Okay, 6 people with autism versus 1 fake autism people thing. Yo, Air Canada Express, nice name. How are you doing,
I can't choose
dude?
any of you guys to be the mole.
This is gonna be the hardest
even me
thing.
myself, like it's like I think I'm the mole, honestly.
Depends on the length. Depends on the length of the video. Oh, fuck, I skipped instead of pausing. God. So I know what's going on with my connection today. It's just, are you downloading or uploading something?
I can't choose any of you guys to be the mole.
Oh,
This is gonna be the hardest.
Yeah, send it to Abra. He's in modern chat, so he can post it in. And Abra, would be cool if you could check it beforehand.
Me myself, like it's like I think I'm the mole, honestly.
And like, first of all, length, because like I'm not gonna sit here and like watch a 30-minute video or something. Yes. So yeah, let's watch. Wait, we brought together 7 people with autism. That's not true because 1 of them doesn't have autism. Anyway, I'm gonna guess, and it's gonna be, oh my god.
I think we
This is
just
gonna
talk
be
about our disabilities.
I prefer disorder.
Disorder, yeah.
Yeah.
I was diagnosed in middle school, and then I transitioned to a school for people on the spectrum. Once I graduated middle.
Bro, I'm watching this video for like 30 seconds, and I swear, if she's faking it, she's going to hell. If she's don't, she's going to
School, I went
hell.
that school, I kind of really enjoyed where I was at and everything. This is really hard because there's like so many eyes on me already. It's just taken a while to accept that I have a disorder. There's people who I've met myself who say you have autism, and my family would be like, did you tell him you have did you tell him you have a disability? No.
I believe him. So far, just by the way he speaks. Usually the most normal is definitely autistic in this kind of video. Yeah. I believe him so far just because of the way he speaks. Not saying it's like necessarily autistic, but yeah. And also, like, if I swear, if the girl on the left is faking, she's going to
No,
like.
I don't think I need to. But reality, it really does help to know
So let's
that I
see.
do have autism.
They first suspected me of being autistic when I was 5, but
What if she's not autistic but has something else? And that's why she's in the video, because she's like the fake autistic person, but
they hesitated to diagnose me because I was too intelligent.
I mean, that's a compliment right there, being too intelligent.
I feel like in some ways was a little bit of an insult.
I was diagnosed at the age of 2. I don't see it as a disorder or a disability because I don't see my autism as something that's negatively affected my life.
honestly, I get a lot of those. It's a Flair Airlines review. What? I expected everything, but not that. How long is it, Abra? How long is it? It depends on the length. Like if it's like less than 10, we're fine, but like 11, well, maybe we can like watch part of it. Anyway, like I would feel so uncomfortable faking it in this episode. Like there is stuff like fake vegan. There's a fucking street race outside. Nice. There's like stuff like fake vegan, fake pilot, fake gay, whatever, and like whatever. But I would feel so uncomfortable being the fake here.
Because like I like who I am, I like the way I think, and I don't want to change a single thing about myself.
Honestly, like
just
being
tell them
here
you're
is like,
vegan.
we have to. Oh, go ahead,
But
Amanda.
you
Sorry,
need-
so concerned.
I personally see autism as a disability. I have a master's in disability studies. The medical model of disability inherently says that autism or any other disability is within our own fault and that we are the cause of the disability. But the social model of disability says that society is the cause of the disability. So autism is a disability.
Yeah, well, if you say you don't eat meat, that's not like an instant easy win, right? Because they're like, well, what else do you eat? And you're like, cheese, and then you failed, you know?
Because society is not made for me. That disability comes from without, not within. I grew up autistic and deaf, and I grew up feeling like
Deaf. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I was such an outcast, and you know, and I was the odd one out. Oh hey, I just used the name of the. That was.
She has to be autistic. If she's the fake, or I swear, if she can't be the fake. She can't be. Oh, she can't be.
fun.
I was diagnosed when I was 4 years old, and it's you know, like it's always been a difficult process for me, you know, like basically growing up, you know, going to school and everything. You know that people don't perceive me as this normal guy. So I figure if I'm going to be this autistic person, you know, like might as well be the best autistic person that I can be. You know, I always
Preach.
yeah. I mean, I always try my best to excel in school. You know, I always tend to be like one of the
Honestly, so far I think it's the redhead. I know, nice English video. The button, yes, I do know the button. Yeah. I have a few of them in the watch later list. So, like, honestly, he seems autistic too. I don't know, the two long-haired dudes, like, by the way they dress and their style, I would say they're autistic too. The only one who doesn't fit in, like, visually is the red hair.
smartest kid in school. You know, that's a whole stereotype.
I would consider myself a late bloomer. I was diagnosed at the age of 22. I went most of my life always knowing that there's something different about me, but I couldn't put my finger on it. The reason why I only got diagnosed this year was because I recently moved to a large metropolitan area that has many resources, and so that was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life because I have access to therapy.
Okay, but she like doesn't look at anyone. She only looks at the ground.
And I was finally
And,
able
like,
to get an answer that
ceiling.
I was always looking for. I really struggled to fit in.
Look, even now, she doesn't look at the camera. She like has her eyes everywhere, but
I really struggled to be able to come up with the right words.
also she's like very uncomfortable. Never mind, maybe she's not the fake. Oh my god, who's the fake? It's the first time, I know, right? It's the first time I'm actually kind of like, I don't know.
Other kids to want to talk to me. And so I stood out pretty badly. And that continued throughout my entire time in grade school. I remember first feeling what depression was when I was around 6.
So when I was in university,
It's her. Oh my god, I totally forgot about her. It's her. She's the fake autistic. Honestly, like I haven't heard her speak yet. Okay. She's gonna be like, I'm gonna get my nails done with the prize money.
they make us do these psychological studies because I was studying psychology, and they have different things you can apply for. And I noticed one of them was they were studying autism in women, specifically like people who are older. So I applied, and that was how I got my diagnosis, which was like, I was 21 then.
That doesn't make sense. A study is to like look at older women that have autism, and she didn't know she has autism and still applied.
My wife and like one of my friends are actually the only people that know I've been diagnosed. So surprise family or friends, anyone who's watching. It was like an eye-opener. It was kind of bittersweet because it was like, I'm happy now. I have answers to all things that were going on before that I thought.
Also, she looks at the people, which is the first person who did that. She's the first person who looks at people.
Might have been something wrong with me.
There is nothing wrong with you, okay? You're amazing.
I agree.
Look, like they look at each other, but as soon as they start talking, they just go like.
I agree.
She
I agree
didn't.
now.
Should I go ahead? Yeah.
Yeah, I was diagnosed with when I was a child, but I didn't know I was autistic because, I mean, as a 2, 3, 4-year-old, I mean, I don't know how one even knows what's supposed to be up with them. So it's definitely hard to speak in a group situation because I can never tell the rules of like how to, like when to talk and when to speak up. It's kind of like just jumping in like right when you're kind
Am I autistic? I feel the same.
of feeling like it. Plus, I've also blocked a lot of my childhood memories from trauma. And so
He's definitely autistic.
I lived my whole life just wondering why I couldn't connect to people
understand
understand
feelings
each
and
other.
everything. Yeah. Can I ask you guys a questions about like what are stimulants? Like, do you guys like chew gum, or do you guys like have anything that you guys do specifically to like keep you guys calm or keep you guys? Go ahead, Amanda.
The color pink.
The color pink. Okay.
That's my
pink
favorite
right there.
color in the whole world. My whole room is pink. At home, my bed is pink, my bedspread is pink, and my pillows are pink, and my rug is pink, and my carpet is pink. I even remember framed pink picture of and most of my clothes are pink. I love
Sorry, I sneezed.
pink. It's the
Black guy, the guy, no, right? No, no. It's not. No way. I'm telling you, it's the girl with the Camaro shirt.
best color in the whole world.
Okay. I've never heard.
She's so over the top. I'm just praying that she actually has autism and it's not
Love
fake.
blue too.
I like blue too, but pink is better.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, it's subjective.
How do you guys feel about the term high functioning?
I don't like that
I
term
didn't
at
really
all.
think about it too much.
I don't think I think about it either.
Autism is too much of a spectrum. So many people with autism have so many different experiences.
I can't choose any of you guys to be the mole.
This is gonna be the
like,
hardest
even me
thing.
myself, like it's like I think I'm the mole, honestly. Like
Like how they were like, try to find the mole. And we're like, maybe there's none. There's no Just go on.
It's her. It's so. Dude, it's her. It has to be her. It has to be her. If it is like, if this person isn't the fake autist, okay, I'm going offline after the video. I swear
Person
to God.
who's neurotypical might just be an undiagnosed autistic.
Yeah.
You never know that. You never know about that.
I mean, like, damn, all this relates. Wait a second. Huh.
The mole might not be neurotypical. Just because someone doesn't have autism doesn't mean the mole could have like ADHD or OCD.
That's true.
And
Anxiety.
could be overlapping the symptoms that could
Okay. So who are you? You saying the guy on the right, or the
be associated with autism as well.
My kid has a genetic
Jesus.
condition that is not autism, but does manifest behaviorally and neurologically in many ways that are similar to autism. So when people interact with my kid, they often see an autistic child, but my kid isn't autistic.
Does autism run in any of your guys' family?
I realized I was autistic because my little half brother, he's 5 years old. Well, I guess he's 7 now. Whoops, I don't know his age. But like, I see him, I'm like, wasn't I like that when I was a kid? My mom was like, yeah, because we thought you're autistic too. I was like, what?
And I just found out that my
you're just naming the whole cast. Name one person, bro. One. You say you literally
Youngest
named 3 people out of like 5.
nephew was just recently diagnosed with autism as well. So, but luckily
Oh, 7. I can't count.
he had an uncle who already experienced everything that he going to experience, and I can end up and I could be a mentor towards him.
Yeah, my
One
dad
person
is an
over one
undiagnosed autistic. Sorry, Dad.
Go ahead.
Do you ever like wake up and feel like you're not autistic and like, or like you have a disability? You're like, this is
Honestly, Kasian, like the guy on the right, could be like a Minecraft YouTuber.
just me. Like,
Yes.
I don't have a
Feel that
disability.
way.
It's called masking.
I think I could be seen as neurotypical passing sometimes because I try to hide as much symptoms as possible because I was trained to do so at a very early age.
People that don't have experience with others who have autism, they expect it to stand out, and that's not always the case. You know, I mean, we all look like humans.
I think you can blame that partly on the media, how they portray us.
We don't really have good representation of us.
No, we don't.
What that movie with Dustin Hoffman, Rain Man, yeah.
Bro, he reminds me of this one TikToker who makes videos speaking like that. Yeah, dude, but like a lot of autistic people are actually like very quiet until it gets to their favorite topic, Like they don't talk for like 2 hours and then you mention trains and suddenly he like has a 4-hour presentation with pictures about trains.
Where you being on the spectrum automatically mean you're good at gambling. I wish I was good at gambling or something.
None of them have the same experiences that I do. So there's no way to have pinpointed, oh, this person is more quiet, this person is more socially awkward. There's no way to tell who was autistic or not.
That's exactly what I just said.
On the count of 3, will the mole please raise their hand?
There's no way it's gonna work.
1, 2,
3.
Oh! Who could have seen that coming?
Wait, what? Normally they vote.
I totally didn't see that coming.
I was shook.
I was like, no, it cannot be her. It can't be her.
I never would have guessed.
It seems like it.
I actually didn't lie about anything. I just flipped out autism with FASD, and it stands for fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. I was exposed to alcohol when I was inside my mom in the womb.
It was so weird. What the fuck? Normally they like vote, and I was waiting for the first vote. We were both wrong, dude.
For the first 5 months, and you can kind of think of FASD as a spectrum just like ASD.
Even though she might not have been autistic, there are a lot of overlaps between autism and many other neurological disabilities.
FASD is never talked about. I've never met a single person who shares that diagnosis with me.
Yeah, bro, yeah.
What differences do you see between people with
But still, like, I still believed it was
autism?
her. I just thought she's like I thought it's her, and I thought she just has like ADD or something. Yo, is the airline guy still here? Canadian Airways or something like that?
Versus
I actually see a ton of similarities, and I wouldn't want to discredit anybody else's experience, but
Yeah, good. Abra, can you send the video in again? Yo, Flo, how you doing, brother? How are you doing?
autism does run in my family very heavily. My dad has autism. I have a sister that has autism, and I have quite a few cousins who have autism. And
I didn't guess. That was so weird. Like, I was thinking like they're gonna vote now,